Mais de 150 jovens de diferentes movimentos sociais dos Estados Unidos viajaram a Cuba para participar de um intercâmbio histórico com os cubanos. É a maior delegação estadunidense que viajou em solidariedade à ilha.
We don't need people to be supporters of the Cuban government. We don't need people to be socialists. What we need is for people on this brigade to leave with the sense that we need to, with urgency, lift the blockade against Cuba and to end all of the different coercive measures that the U.S. has placed against Cuba in the last 60 years. The Cuban people have undergone endless and unnecessary suffering because of this unjust and illegal blockade that does not have basis in international law and does not help the people of Cuba, nor does it help the people of the United States.
A delegação foi organizada pela Assembleia Internacional dos Povos, com o slogan Construindo o Futuro, Rompendo o Bloqueio. O objetivo do grupo é ver com seus próprios olhos os efeitos do bloqueio sobre o povo cubano, a fim de tentar abrir um novo capítulo na história de ambos os povos.
I think for young Black people, especially growing up in the 90s, 2000s, there's not a whole lot of education that we received about other countries, about first of all, about our country and about our history, but especially not about the impacts that the U.S. government has on other countries. And so I think that coming to Cuba and being a part of this delegation, learning about the experience, getting the opportunity to talk to people here is part of our work. It's part of the strategy. It's part of our long-term vision for the revolution that we need.
O objetivo da viagem também é conhecer experiências de lutas semelhantes nos dois países, pela ampliação dos direitos, pela justiça social e pelo cuidado com o meio ambiente, além de conhecer as experiências de solidariedade que Cuba tem com outros povos. Miriam Osman, uma jovem ativista da causa palestina, destaca as formas de solidariedade que Cuba mantém com seu povo.
International solidarity allows us to connect our struggles together, to understand that our common enemy is imperialism, and at the same time to offer each other support in this struggle. So for example, just a really small example, in Cuba, there are scholarships for Palestinians to come and study to become doctors. They can come and study completely for free. This is something that's not available anywhere else.
Para os jovens que fazem parte dessa brigada, o slogan Construindo o Futuro e Rompendo o Bloqueio implica um compromisso político contra as políticas do governo dos Estados Unidos.
Cuba needs to survive. And I think that that's really key. That's like Cuba needs to survive, and it is our duty to support the Cuban struggle because right now they're fighting for their lives with the blockade. And what we need to bring to the working class in the United States is that the blockade is quite literally murdering Cubans. And that's the U.S. government that's at the hand of that. So we as a people who are saying we're making everyone more conscious in the United States need to be able to stand up to the U.S. government and say, you're killing our family in Cuba.